Boy, internet connection problems. Okay, so let's see if this thing is working again. So sorry. Is the stream working? Oh, okay, alright. No, it's not. Oh lord, this poor computer, this poor internet connection. It is just dying. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. It seems like it's working. Let's start there. Oh boy, okay, so, haha. Hey there, my name is Dave. Thank you so much for watching this video. God bless you. Thank you for taking time out of your day to join me in a little discussion on this guy, Kollector. Woo, Kollector. So, apparently Kollector is so hot that he, disconnected my internet. Yes, my internet connection was overwhelmed by the power of Kollector. So if you saw like a little preview of the previous part, so sorry that the stream ended abruptly. Hopefully there are no crazy internet connection problems this time, but whatever. I guess I have to redo it. Okay, so sorry. The purpose of this video is really to discuss Kollector's AI build, his abilities and AI behaviors that will allow for easy wins either using this dude as your AI main or just to get through his character towers. I am a collector, just like Kollector, so getting those character towers done is of utmost importance. So this could help if that's also your goal. But before we actually talk about everything, there are two variations of Kollector that we will be going over. So the first variation of Kollector is primed for combos, and the second one is primed for combos and projectiles. Okay, so, with his abilities, I feel like Mr. Kollector, oh hey Ricky, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? So sorry about, all of the internet connection problems. So sorry. Okay, so let's talk about his abilities here. He's got this up demonic mace, which is really more of a combo finisher. Pushes the opponent far away. It's hard to get the AI to really use it in an optimal damage way, whereby he gets a big combo numbers. I find also this is the same situation with Relic Lure and Demonic Clutch, because it basically pushes the opponent away. These are, combo finishers. Combo finishers. Basically, Kollector's strength relies upon his basic special moves. So, like, he has some very good basic special moves that allow for combos. So we've got Down Back X, which is Show Tell Fury. He unleashes, like, a fury of knives. That allows him to have stage control, because when it amplifies, he can switch sides with the opponent. As well, he's got the Damned Bola, and if you replace it with the War Coit Toss, the War Coit Toss may allow for a crushing blow. So if you're looking for crushing blows like in a character tower, you might want to throw on this ability with the Vial of Sorrow. But the War Coit Toss mainly, it's not as good as the Damned Bola. The Damned Bola, when amplified, is like Devora's Widow Kiss. It freezes the opponent and allows you to go in for a new combo. A new combo. So it really allows for lots of damage with just the regular basic special abilities. So I'm also running on him, just these projectile abilities. If you want, you could take them off, because I say that Mr. Kollector just for combos. He doesn't need any of these other abilities. But we're just gonna have him on here because we will be taking a look at them a little bit later on. So, since this is the build that we are trying to get the most damage numbers out of, I always really like to go 30 in combos, but you could drop this down to 28. You could put the extra investment in reversal. I feel like 25 grappling is good enough for Kollector, because we just want to improve the chances of anti-airs as opposed for the AI going for lots of throws. So if you go too high in grappling, he's going to go for too many throws, which kind of cuts back on the combo potential. But if he's going for those improved anti-airs, he does have a couple of basic attacks, basic combo attacks that allow for like for hitting the opponent in the air already with the pop-up, right? So they've been popped up. Then he uses an additional anti-air to extend the combo. This is the hope, and this is what he generally does. If you wanted to, you could have some reduction in the grappling, and also see similar effect. Now, if you increase the reversal, he's gonna go for more of his basic combo attacks, because a lot of his basic combo attacks start off with pokes. So he'll go with a poke into a combo attack, but I find with the increased reversal, it's not as much damage as it is with 25 grappling. I like the grappling. Like the 30 combos, like the 5 reversal. So this is basically how to turn Kollector into a combo machine. And this is where I like to test out all of the builds. Let's also take a look at the comments. There's lots of comments. Hey Dave, I finally got a level 4 augment. You were right. It's just about luck and grinding. Yep, this is very true. AI is something where people just go 30 combo. Well, I like 30 combo, but, you know, we're going to talk about it. So, in order to really understand how these builds stack up against each other, I like to test them out in Survivor Towers. Since these guys are not augmented, we're just going to stick with medium difficulty. When they're augmented, I like to test them out on very hard difficulty, because that's what augments are for. But we're not using any of the generic augments here. He's just basic damage. And this is where you can really see the difference in different builds. Because with Kollector, when he uses 2 meters of offensive gauge, he goes up to 289 in an ideal maximum damage combo. Now, he could also go for 1 meter or 2 meter. So here we get 2 meters. That's not a good situation. 2 meters sometimes yields 251, which isn't that much in comparison to 289. 289 is obviously better, especially since Kollector is capable of using 1 meter to get damage numbers of 250. So that's no meter. He's in the corner. He got 275. So in the corner, he does perform a little better. And if you want, you could run up Demonic Mace as one of these abilities. But I find up Demonic Mace is really requiring more rushdown, and Kollector doesn't seem to be more of a rushdown character. Because I was testing him out with 30 rushdown, 30 combos. He's just not as successful. Not as successful if he has that heavy investment in rushdown. Now, this is the typical pop-up that he goes for, that basic combo strength. But that damned bola is definitely powerful. So as you see there, he used 1 meter, or was that 2 meter? No, that's 0 meter, and he's getting 238. So the idea with this is that we have the right abilities, the right AI behaviors, so that Kollector can quickly go through towers of time, character towers, and just get the rewards quickly. That's what you would want from your AI workhorse. Your AI workhorse, your AI main, you would want them to go through those towers quickly. Definitely. And since Collector is able to still pull damage numbers above 200 without any meter, I would say that he is definitely a good option as an AI main. He's not as good. This is now where you compare. He's not as good as Noob. He's not as good as Sonya, because his damage numbers are just not as high. Just not as high. But that kind of clues you into the fact that Mr. Collector perhaps isn't really meant to be a combo machine, despite the fact that he's able to survive and do these things. He's more, I guess he's really more of a mixed attacker, whereby he goes for combos and projectiles, and I feel like that's probably the more interesting way of playing Collector. So this is why I say I have two variations of Collector here. So if you like Collector just going for straight damage, with these AI behaviors and even these abilities, he's going just straight away for damage, getting the wins. Oh, he's so cute. Look at him clutch his purse. He's clutching his purse. He's so cute. Okay, so, you're so underrated. Oh, thank you, Kyoto. Oh my god. Joker, chilling on a tower, getting all flawless victories. A noob appears, the leave game. A noob. Why everyone leave when I come? Okay, so, let's get back to the customized screen. Let's get back to the customized screen. So that's variation one of Collector. Just going for straight damage. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. But I feel like he's really meant to be more of a mixed attacker. So here we've got some black screen. At least it's not internet disconnecting, which is really over the top crazy. Don't need that in my life. Don't need that in my life. Okay, so Collector's second variation runs the same abilities as the first variation, right? Because I feel like Collector's strength is in his basic abilities. However, with these AI behaviors, he becomes more of a mixed attacker. So here we're running 25 combos, 25 reversal, 10 zoning. So as I said before, Collector really likes to go for a poke into a basic combo attack, right? So this is where he's going to get his combo potential with these combos and reversals. However, we take away from the combo potential to put into zoning. So with this zoning now, what Collector wants to do is basically back up, throw one of these things, Bag Bomb, Vial of Sorrow, or maybe sometimes jump in the air. But usually he's not jumping in the air. He likes to keep it simple. Just throw those green vials. But basically, he throws projectiles up until the point where the opponent is close enough for him to go for a poke into a combo and then do damage. So this is how you would get Collector to work as a mixed attacker. And I feel like there's better results with Collector as a mixed attacker as opposed to Collector as just like combo machine. Just opposed to combo machine. So let's take a look at him in these survivor towers, because this is where I test him. We're gonna put him once again on medium difficulty, because we're not augmented. Very hard is for augmented. How do you feel about in MK Armageddon? You can make your... Oh gosh, yeah, I really do miss that, Ricky. That was pretty cool. I really did like the idea that you could make your own fighter, make your own fatality. That's super sweet. Super sweet. But you know what? I relate to Collector. I am a collector myself. I want everything in the game. Okay. So, this is with him getting the zoning off, right? He's still going for the combos. We didn't put in the right collector. Duh, that's why. Okay, we gotta choose the right collector. But I mean, like, doing damage, he's still good. He's still good. But I feel like the mixed attack is better, so let's put that on. Kollector. So many builds. So many builds. Okay, so here we go. Meteor. Shiva. I have not faced a lot of Shiva so far. Still really need to practice against fighting her, Fujin, and Robocop for later on with Combat League. Have to practice. Still likes to use projectiles. So the idea with this one is that he'll stay away and he'll be able to get flawless sometimes. Sometimes he's been able to go flawless. Well, this is medium difficulty, not easy. But just taking off just a little bit in combos, he's able to start being a projectile user, which is great. I like it. I like it. Wow, he's going all over the place. So I do feel like, yeah, this is definitely like a safer option for Kollector. Gives him more survivability. He's definitely relying on whiff punishes more so. So let's see how well he fares here. He did take some damage against this Shiva, but as you may or may not know, there are, like, ideal matchups for every character. So, like, Sonya does not do well against Kodal. This is just the thing. There are certain, like, matchups. So I don't know if that's one of those with Shiva. Shiva was tough. Okay, so here we've got Sub-Zero. And once again, this, like, damned Bola, really good. Really good. So now he's just gonna spam projectiles. You know what I like? I like spamming projectiles, too. So Kollector really feels like he's meant to be like this mixed attacker. This mixed attacker, definitely. Sometimes it seems like he's having a hard time to decide whether he's gonna throw a projectile or go for a combo. And as you can see, he's not getting the same damage numbers. Not the same damage numbers, but he's getting more safety in his battles. Because, well, A, he's backing up, and B, he's looking for more whiff punishes. More whiff punishes. Which is great. Which is great. Especially if you pair that with a high amount of reversal. Because then he'll block, go for a reversal, or block and go for a punish. It's good. It is good. Okay, so here we've got Scorpion. Let's see how he does. Now, this is like a Zony Kollector versus like a projectile Scorpion user. I mean, not projectile, teleporting Scorpion user. So I'm not too sure if this will be good, but it'll be interesting to see. Interesting to see for sure. Kollector, get him. Ooh, okay, so he's doing damage. And he's using his projectiles, which is great. So, one of the things, if you're using both Vial of Sorrow and Bag Bomb, so if the opponent is already standing in the Vial of Sorrow flames, it pops up with the Bag Bomb. So, since Kollector likes to go for... See, he's still doing damage numbers, but it seems like he's getting better survivability, because that match in the third round with the previous Kollector, he didn't have as much life, but he has more life in this zoning mix variation. So this is my preferred Kollector. This is what I like to see from him, because I find him more interesting this way, as opposed to going for combos. But if you want to go for combos, there's definitely that potential there. I would say run the same abilities across both variations, but really the difference in the variations comes from the AI attributes. Wow, what I love about Kollector is that he could do so much damage without a bar. That's a reference to Melina's fatality from MKX. Oh, cool. Cool, yeah. So yeah, Kollector is definitely really good for that reason, that he can be able to do damage without using meter. Without using meter. So 238 without meter is pretty good. So let's throw Kollector into a tower of time, because for a while Kollector there used to be kind of like my go-to character for Towers of Time in the old augment system, because he did have some good augments that allowed him to carry people in co-op. So I used to carry people in co-op with Kollector, but yeah, they got rid of those augments. They got rid of those augments. Have to figure out new ways for Kollector. Have to figure out new ways for Kollector. Yeah, he did have some pretty good augments in the old system that allowed him to do more hits on whips, which also utilizes this build of reversal. There's definitely needs to be some sort of investment in reversal. Oh, but this Kollector is not the mixed attacker Kollector. But as you see there, he's going for the damage. So if you have choices with Kollector, basically. If you wanted to go for the damage, he does do the damage very nicely, even without meter. Even without meter. Yeah, I do like the projectiles more with him. He's more fun. More fun throwing things. Yikes. Shang Tsung. So this is the first variation Kollector. He's working in Towers of Time for sure, but we're gonna switch to the next Kollector for this next match. Wow, Kollector's just so mean to Shang Tsung. So yeah, so since he does have a good investment in grappling in this variation, he does go for throws. So if you do want, like, your AI build to go for more throws, like if you don't want to go for those throws yourself when unlocking character towers, you could always just put up the grappling. He'll do more throws that way. Sweet. Poor Shang Tsung. Poor Shang Tsung. It's a shame that he's not doing his friendship, though. His friendship is so cute. So cute. Okay, so let's see. Let's change characters here. Unfortunately, some of these towers, they made it hard to do fighter select or restart match. Namely, brutal difficulty towers. They changed how those towers work. But, thankfully we can still go to fighter select here. So we'll put up Zoning Kollector against Zoning Katana. And hopefully it all fares well. It should. It should fare well. Kollector. Second variation. So yeah, like I said, the second variation is probably my favorite because he's just more zoning, more crazy. But he still goes for his combos a decent amount of time. So it's not going to take, like, super long to get through these AI towers of time. No. And I feel like a lot of zoning builds, they are very good for, oh my god, I didn't put on the AI. Shit. That's tough. I was like, oh, what's going on? My controller is vibrating. What do you think about the Joker? Joker is a really good AI. I've done a video on Joker. He's able to go for, like, double uppercuts with his AI, which is fantastic. Just fantastic. So, like, it's taught me to go for double uppercuts with Joker when playing as him. So that's fun. Definitely fun. Joker's a crazy character. Crazy character. Definitely has more damage potential than Kollector. Definitely has more damage potential. Okay, so Kollector is backing up. He wants to use the Relic Absorb, but at least he's going for that combo there. Whoa. Yep. Here we go now. Just bag bombs. It's gonna be bag bombs. This is great. I love that. Wow, okay. So, it usually if builds are not optimized, they will struggle against these tag assist towers. But thankfully he's even able to block against those, like when Scorpion tags in. That's good. That is good. He's getting those flawless blocks, too. Wow, Kollector. So, as you can see, lots of projectiles. This is Kollector. I feel like Kollector is really meant to be this kind of like mixed attacker. Because he's able to have such good stage control with the zoning plus the Show Tell Fury special move. When amplified, it can switch sides. So, yeah, like, and then he can teleport too. If you want to run the teleport, if you want to run the teleport, you could definitely take off Demonic Comet and run the teleport, but I do like Kollector as he stands. Katana's eyes just pop out. What if they added Five Nights at Freddy's to MK11? Are you going to do a video for all the characters? Yes, Kyoto, that's my goal. I would like to cover every single character in the game. Just trying to find fun, new ways to play each character. Yes. But definitely really also looking for crazy augments to do that as well. But, like the augmented builds that I've made previously, they could also be applied to Kollector for great effect. But, yeah, like, the good thing about this augment system is that it works with any character. And if you're interested in his elemental damage, Kollector's elemental damage is typically dark or chaos, or physical. He's got lots of physical moves, but his special attacks vary between chaos attacks and dark attacks. So, okay, so you know what? Let's talk about, let's just quickly review what Mr. Kollector is doing here. So we've got two variations for Kollector. Either Combo Machine or Mixed Attacker. And I like the Mixed Attacker version just a little bit better. Maybe because I'm biased, I'm a Jade main, I like throwing projectiles. So I feel like Kollector's abilities across both variations really requires him to use his basic special moves that are on every variation. So these special abilities here that you could add by replacing his regular special moves, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Especially this replacing Damned Bola. Damned Bola is really good. War Coit Toss, it gives a crushing blow. If you need crushing blows, you could throw that on there instead of Demonic Comet, but I really feel like the Damned Bola is better, because when amplified it allows for extra combo time. But his AI behavior as a combo machine relies on a high amount of grappling to improve the amount of anti-airs so that he gets longer combos. And basically this coupled with his basic special moves, like Show Tell, him to get higher, he can go up to 275. But, I mean, just based on those numbers alone, you can tell that Kollector is not as damage output oriented as perhaps, let's say, Noob, or Joker, or Sonya. So, like, I feel like Kollector gets better survivability and utility when running him as a mixed attacker. And this is done by dropping the amount of combos, having a higher amount of reversal, and 10 in zoning. Because this allows for him to just back up, look for the perfect opportunity to punish either with a combo or just throw more projectiles. And this all allows him to have better survivability. So yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. That's all that I wanted to cover for Mr. Kollector. I really do enjoy this guy. He's lots of fun. Lots of fun. So let's see all the comments. All the comments. Is there anything else? Okay, no, that's it. Okay, thank you so much, David Macias, Ricky, call me Kyoto, Bruno. God bless you guys. Thank you so much for joining along. I hope that you found this clear, informative, helpful. I hope it inspires you to go try out Kollector, or at least complete his character towers, because there's always loot to get in this game. Always loot to get. Oh, thank you so much, Ricky. God bless you too. God bless all you guys. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join me for this. I know that there was a little bit of internet hiccups previously, but yeah, thank you so much. A like, a comment, a subscribe would be greatly appreciated. If you've got any questions or so about Kollector, feel free. Leave it in the comments. If you're watching on Twitch, Twitch is going crazy because of my internet, so sorry. But a follow on Twitch would be cool too. But yes, until next time, I hope you're having fun with this game. I hope you're having easy wins. But yeah, bye, peace, take care.